Okay, let's talk about logs today. Most times with logs, you want to approach them standing up. That way you can absorb some of the impact with your legs. You also want to loft the front end before a log rather than drive the front wheel into it, especially if there's logs on an angle. But by lofting the front wheel and not driving it into the face and letting the front wheel come down and kiss the top of the log, you lessen the kick you get with the rear wheel. Also, understand that doesn't mean wheelie into the log, letting the rear wheel drive into the log, because you'll get more of a kick then too. That's why it's important to let the front wheel come down on top of the log. Always keep a finger on that clutch as well, because if you get bucked sideways or lose a little bit of control, at least by having a finger on the clutch like I do here, you can stop power to the rear wheel and regain your composure. Timing is important. Where you place your eyes is very important in lofting the front end. Don't fixate on the face of the log, but where you want to loft your front wheel from and to the top of the log. If you look at the face of the log, you're going to drive your front wheel right into it. Now here in the opposite direction, there's dirt built up on the other side of the log. So you still want to loft the front end before the log, but you can drive off of it without having to worry about bringing the front wheel down on top of the log. Just drive off of it. There's dirt built up on the other side to make it more like a ramp. Now, can you just drive the front wheel into this and use it like a ramp? Yes. But by wheeling before it, you can carry more momentum because your rear wheel gets back on the ground a lot quicker. Just staying on the gas and maintaining a good forward momentum. Okay, let's talk about lofting the front end now. It all starts with your clutch. Learning and where your engagement point is and starting from there to make power. But you also have to move your knees forward as you pull the clutch in front of the foot peg. This will compress the forks, loading them up, and then as you let the clutch out, you're standing back straight and going back to the rear of the motorcycle to unload the forks. Here in this slow-mo clip, you can see what I'm talking about. Coming in, going to pull the clutch in. My body weight, knees are in front of the foot pegs to compress the fork. As I let the clutch out, my legs are going back and I'm giving it gas. It's challenging because you have to do all this at the same time. Okay, we're going to change it up a little bit. Here we have a gnarly little log coming out of a turn. So it's important for us to still weight the front end by shifting our torso forward as we pull the clutch in to the engagement point, letting out the clutch, giving it gas, and shifting our body weight, our torso, back. Then as the rear wheel catches the log, you want to lift your rear end off. You can stay seated, but you're going to get bucked just a little bit more, especially if you're a chubby guy like this guy.